Hello and welcome to another leg session. This session was the first one in my peaking block, so it was quite heavy, which I was quite excited about. This is me being very creative. I forgot my shaker, so I had to get creative and get another way to get my pre-workout in. So yeah, if you're looking for ideas and you've not got your shaker, here's a little way. Make a little funnel with the thing that covers the pre-workout and you're good to go. Stops it getting messy as well. First of all, I got off to a bad start because I forgot my gym Crocs, which is these ones, as you can tell by the little gym related charms. So I had to wear my work Crocs, which are black. It was quite embarrassing, as you can probably imagine. So as with any of my exercises, I always start by first stretching and then just performing the movement, whatever movement I'm doing, with an empty bar. This just helps me keep myself supple. I'm just warming up, getting the blood flowing, pumping through my muscles, just warming my muscles up, warming my joints up, making sure I don't pull anything or put my back out, because that is very likely to happen nowadays now I'm getting older. So yeah, you can just see I'm really taking the time, sitting in the bottom position of the squat, getting myself warmed up, and making sure I don't pull anything. So after the loaded bar, I just started off with 60 kilogram on the bar, so it's a 20 kilogram plate aside, just to get into the swing of things again, just moving up slowly, making sure my body adjusts to the weight, and I'm not overloading myself quickly. So yeah, I've just done a couple reps at this just to get me just a baseline, just to I can start building from. So I did skip filming a set on this where I put 10 aside on, so I had 80 on. But here is 2 plates, this is 100 kilogram. Again, just still warm up sets at this point, just building myself up to my heavy single. My plan was for today was a heavy single of 130 kilogram, so I'm just building up in increments, not overloading myself quickly, just making sure I'm feeling good still, it's moving okay, and yeah. Now the weight's getting a little bit heavier, the weight I'm adding on is dropped a little bit, so I was going up in 10s, now I'm going up in 5s because I'm a bit of a babby ass. So yeah, again, just going for a heavy single because I'm not going to exert all my energy on my warm-up sets. So just going for one clean rep, making sure it feels okay, and then building up from there. So this was 120. I've got a very appropriate t-shirt on. Post-leg day feels very much how I felt the day after. It's really annoying me that my belt's kind of off-centre. Yeah, it's really annoying me, so try not to look at that. This moved really well. I like to record from the back as well to make sure I've not got any hip shift or any knee shift, making sure my knees are staying out and my knees aren't caving in. Making sure my upper back stays tight, as you can see. But yeah, I'm really happy with this rep. So this was my 130 kilogram top set. This was just a heavy single for one. I'm really happy with how it moved. I've been hitting this more and more recently, and it used to be literally like a top set PB on a good day when the wind was right. This moved at around a 7.5. This was after a long day at work as well, so yeah, I'm happy. So then we moved on to the dreaded back down sets. This was 4 sets of 2 reps at 110 kilogram. They started off great. By the end set, I was not able to feel my legs. Might be a lighter weight, doesn't mean it's going to be any easier, especially after doing a heavy top set. But yeah, it moved okay. I was just really fatigued by the end of it. But yeah, honestly, the reps were flying, so I'm super happy. So following on from this, we have the leg press. It was 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps of heavy reps. So yeah, I think I worked up to about 190 kilogram. Had more in the tank, but I wanted to leave around 3 to 4 reps in reserve. As you can tell by my face, I'm not enjoying it at all. I'm pretty sure the knee sleeves cut off my leg circulation at this point. As you can see now, my face says it all. I was done. So I then moved on to some dumbbell Romanian deadlift. Yeah, it was what it was. I didn't push it too heavy because I was really fatigued by this point. It was just 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, heavy reps. I didn't overdo it too much as I was quite fatigued after heavy squats, so I stayed around 30 kilogram. I think I might have gone up to about 32.5. I'm not entirely sure, I can't remember, but yeah. It is a good leg session without finishing off with some unilateral leg extensions. Again, I really like these. I will not stop saying this. They really help my quad development and my strength, especially with rehabbing with my knee and my tear in my abductor earlier on, a couple years ago. These help so much, and especially with any imbalances, if you're not doing these, put them in. Honestly, if you're not making faces like I am, you're not training hard enough. I see people just go through the motion and they're lifting a weight that's probably barely challenging them. Don't do that. Make sure you put an intensity and effort into it, otherwise you're not going to see any progress. Peace out.